The health and fitness industry is full of bullshit, and I'm kind of sick of it. I think it's kind of shit that we even have to put the word industry at the end of health and fitness. It makes me think of the words of Tyler Durden in Fight Club. Advertising has us chasing cars and clothes, working jobs we hate, to buy shit we don't need. But now fitness has been commoditized. It's no longer cars and clothes. It's lifestyles and looks, weight loss and muscle building. You see, fitness has become a product rather than an attribute. We've compartmentalized our health into small chunks so that corporations and companies can sell it back to us piece by piece. These snake oil salesmen rely on this oversaturated, confusing market so that you can't take control and that rather that you stay a consumer. I can tell you that most people already know what they have to do. They already know what they have to eat. But there's so much contradictory information everywhere that none of us can settle on one thing. Instead, we ping pong from product to product. Keto, alkaline, powerlifting, CrossFit, F45, rather than listening to what our body naturally responds to and we gravitate towards that. By compartmentalizing our health, we have literally removed the physical from the mental, and we don't realize what a symbiotic relationship these things have. Until, of course, this symbiotic relationship shows up in mental illness as we become depressed and anxious over how people perceive us, how people look at us. Why is it so easy to recognize the negative mental effects that health has on us when we look at others, when we look at unachievable physiques, unachievable feats of strength, unachievable lifestyles? At that moment, we realize that these things are interconnected. If this is such a strong, powerful connection that we realize what social media can do to our mental health, why can't we reverse it? It's so easy for us to become depressed, to become anxious, to have what we don't have. And when the depression and anxiety kicks in from this social media driven judgmental health industry of a world, we point the finger at them and say it's their fault. Well, it is their fault. We're so quick to focus on the negative, but we fail to recognize our own personal responsibility. You don't need to be an exercise scientist to get moving. You don't need to be a nutritionist to eat well. Rather than focusing on the negative, you know you need to start moving and start looking after yourself.